1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I left Kentucky back in '49, went to Detroit working on the assembly lines. The first year they had me putting wheels on them Cadillacs. And every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, but sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, because I always wanted me one that was long black. So one day I devised myself a plan that would be the envy of most any man, or I'd sneak it out there in a lunchbox in my hands. But you know, getting caught meant getting fired. I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I had myself a car worth at least 100 grand. Yeah, I'm not getting one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. And one of a kind. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and help from my friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. You know, I've never considered myself a thief, but a gem wouldn't miss one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. The next day got me a fuel pump, and then I got an engine, and I got a trunk, and then I got a transmission, and all that chrome. The little stuff I got in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all 4 shocks, but the big stuff we snuck out Steve's mobile home. Now up to now, my plan went all right until we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. Well, that transmission was a 53, but the motor turned out to be a 73. When we tried to put in the bolts, man, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out just so it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an 8-after kit, we had that engine hum just like a song. Now the headlights, there was another side. We had 2 on the left and only 1 on the right. When we pulled out the switch, Mike, all 3 of them come on. And the back end looked kind of funny. The 2, we put it all together when we got through. Well, that's when we noticed that we only had 1 tail fin. Just about that time, my wife walked out, and I could see it in her eyes that she had her doubts, but she opened up the door and said, "Take me for a spin." That's what she said. Please. So we drove it on uptown to get the tag. I took her right on down the main drag, and I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, you know, they didn't laugh because I typed it up. It took the entire stack. When they got through, man, that title was 60 pounds. But I still got it 1 piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. This ain't nothing. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. Come in, Red Rider. Yeah, this is the Cottonmouth and the Psycho Billy Cadillac. Come on. But yeah, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth. And negatory on the cost of this machine. You might say I went up to the factory and picked it up, Steve. It's a lot cheaper that way. You want to know what model it is? Yeah. Let me think about it now. Well, it's 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 1970 automobile. But I've still got it 1 piece at a time, and it didn't cost me 1 dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna drive around in style, I'm gonna ride everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. I'm out of here. Keep the tune up.